All right, so there's some craziness happening here. We are working on a few projects, getting ready to launch the new products that we're going to be available through our website, including quilts, quilt patterns, and our focus is art quilts. So there is a book-in process, and I'm going to start creating art quilt tutorials for YouTube. I think there is information missing out there, and I want to try to fill in some of that information for quilters. I am a quilter. I am an artist. I've been making quilts for a very long time, and I've been creating art for a very long time. So I am combining my skills and resources with that of my husband, who is a professional artist and teacher as well. And we're going to start creating content, creating information about how to create art quilts, and that will be part of the Soliloquies website and social media. So I just kind of want to give you a little overview of what I'm doing right now. It's been very hot here. Right now is raining and we're stuck inside. So I've been working on a few things to get my YouTube channel ready. The first is, this is our logo, Soliloquies, and I'm creating a quilt out of the logo. So I'm still working on that, but that is applique. It is raw edge applique, and then I'm going to do some thread embroidery over that. And I just wanted to have like a quilted version of my logo. It's just kind of a cool, unique thing that I want. So I'm making that. Maybe I'll use it as part of my YouTube intro. I'm not sure yet. The other thing I'm working on is these delicious rainbow colors here. I am testing a pattern. So I'm going to be pushing out a pattern about the color wheel and color theory. So I've developed this pattern, and I'm going to test that pattern. And then I'm going to create a YouTube video about that pattern. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. And then this is art in progress that my husband is working on. So Oliver is also an artist. He has art degrees, and he's definitely a very good artist. He's a professional artist, and he works in a lot of different mediums. So what we're doing is we're kind of partnering together. He has a beautiful art studio. I have my love of sewing and quilting. So we're going to kind of combine those two passions and start creating these art quilts for sale, but also, like I mentioned, the art quilt tutorials that I'm going to be putting out on YouTube. So my focus is really the art. So it's going to combine the art with the sewing. And then this is kind of one of his first creations. It's a jellyfish. He just started it yesterday, so he's going to be working on that. And then this is an art quilt that I have been working on. And this is raw edge applique. And I do the I can't remember what it's called right now. Like total brain freeze right there. The paper, the fusible web paper. So on the back of all of my little pieces, I've got the fusible web, and then I put that, layer it up as a collage. For this for this stuff and probably for what my husband's working on and what he's going to be working on, we're actually using Aleene's Tacky Glue. It gives a little more flexibility to be creative and be artistic, but I have been still using the fusible web. I like the fusible web personally for this type of work, so I just go with it. And then I went in, let's see if I can get close here. I went in and did some thread painting, thread embellishment on top of the flowers. It's not quilted yet, it's still raw. But I went in and did some thread embellishment. I used the stiffener on the back, so I'm using something to back it before I do the thread embellishment and the embroidery on the machine. So my daughter is going to be coming in the room for just 1 second, so I'm going to probably end this live video soon. But that's what I've been working on. So again, the focus is all art quilts. I've got my logo. I've got the pattern that I am in progress of testing for the color wheel, which is going to be our first tutorial, is the color wheel. And then an art quilt I'm working on and an art quilt my husband's working on. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and stay tuned. This is Soliloquies.